He was like, you hear me? I said, you better not tell nobody. Nobody. And I remember back in the day when I was coming up, and sometimes people tell you, girl, you better not say this. Girl, don't say, no, they would say, girl, don't say this. Girl, don't say that. But if they put that better on it, you knew it was something different. They'd be like, you bet not say this. Because if they say, you bet not say this, you knew that bet not mean that they was for real. So I knew that he was for real about that. I better not tell nobody. You know, I was a trouble child. I always tell people that I was a trouble starter. I used to keep my sisters in trouble. I tell people that all the time. I used to keep my sisters in trouble. I was a trouble starter, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I would do stuff to have them clean my room up. I had them, when on my day to wash dishes, I been had something that they ain't have that I can work with. Make them wash my dishes and everything. And see, my mom and them, they was sick of that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like the fact that, one, I was a trouble starter, and two, that I could literally rally them up to get in on this trouble with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I figured if I pulled them along, I wouldn't get in that much trouble. But my mom and them, they were sick of it. They were literally tired of it. Like, every time we look around, you do something. Every time you look around, we look around, you getting them into something. You know what I'm saying? It was who I was. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel no reason to tell them. I mean, I was already staying in trouble, left and right. So I really didn't have no reason why I felt like that. I should have told them. I just remember that night that I had sitting there once, he came in there and he had told me not to tell nobody. I remember this man actually came over there and kissed me. Like, he literally kissed me. And I remember being so disgusted. He kissed me on my face. I was just so disgusted. I said, I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I remember I ran into the bathroom and I had ran me some cold water. And I remember I was just sitting in there. I mean, at this time, I was just sitting there because literally, I ain't gonna lie, my cat was like completely hurting. I was thinking about, how he had me sitting over there playing with him, and Study was playing with me, putting his finger in and out of my cat, and Study had me, jacking him off, because after he got through, jacking himself off, he made me do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking on how dirty I was and thinking about how this man said kiss me, and I was study scrubbing, you know what I'm saying? And just all I could do is just keep splashing this cold water on me, you know what I'm saying? Like the water couldn't even get cold enough because my,